How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to another quant update, and it's on the verge of recovering a major key level of support. Over the last few weeks, it's actually lost it and turned it into resistance. But if it can actually climb back above $85 and $90 and flip it back into support, it would invalidate the bearish target, which is just measured from the high back to the neckline of $90. And on the break of $90, this became valid. But there's more to it than just a measured target. I personally like to use the Fibonacci's, and they were giving me some very important key levels before that measured target at $64 and $70. So we see the validity of the Fibonacci strategy. It tapped into this key support area, and we've seen a reversal. Now it's immediately pumped back into the neckline of the bearish pattern, but it's yet to recover it. So technically speaking, even though it's progressed off of $70 and it's climbed $20, it's not yet invalidated the bearish pattern. So you could technically argue it could just be a bearish retest. We really need to see this level of $90 recovered for me to consider this completely invalidated. So going forward, throughout this week, going into the weekend, we need to see quant back above $90. Remember, the risk right now is that this is just a bearish retest of previous support to confirm it now as resistance. And this bounce is just coming because this is a key support Fibonacci level. It's one of the deepest retracement zones before a bounce. So it's retraced the deepest. It's now bounced because it's the deepest retracement zone before a bounce. If this is ever lost, you've got some bearish targets beneath that point. But while $64 and $70 holds, it still has the opportunity to invalidate this bearish pattern to avoid those bearish targets. If you don't want to see those bearish targets, quant has to recover $90. Couldn't have made it more simple as that today. Like, subscribe, comment, and share. Hopefully for you guys, $90 is recovered. But please understand, as it was lost, the primary path technically, just because it's bounced from here doesn't mean it's fully bullish yet. $90 needs to be recovered. I know earlier today it was above that. That is not good enough. We need to see it flipped into support. So consecutive days holding above $90. Maybe even tapping into 95, 100 before falling back down to 90 and holding it. Something like that needs to play out. Like, subscribe, comment, and share. I'll see you in the next one.